Hey there, welcome back to another video. This time it is something that I definitely was not expecting. This is a very welcome surprise. Like I've said before, when I did the last unboxing from Michigan, it's something that I wasn't expecting, and this is definitely something that was totally unexpected. And this is a part 2. This is unboxing from Michigan part 2. I got more boxes sent to me by my dad from Michigan, boxes of VHS and other goodies and stuff. And I am really psyched to take a look at what's in these boxes. Last time I showed you guys 2. I actually got double that this time. I have 4 boxes. 4 boxes of who knows what. I don't know. It's just it's gonna be as much of a surprise to me as it will be to you. Uh, I hope you all had a wonderful and very merry Christmas. I had a pretty good one. There's some stuff that I did get that I'll just show you after I unbox these packages, because it's not a lot, but you know, it's I got a decent amount of stuff leading up to Christmas, either for myself or from other people. So, but yeah, this is this I'm so excited. Like when I saw this, when I saw all 4 of these packages on my front doorstep this morning, I was absolutely giddy. I was just like, yeah, woo, packages. Thank you, Dad. This first one here already is kind of open, so I'm gonna grab this one. Also, forgive me if I have to like scoot back, move this chair around, because to be able to get into some of these boxes. All right, so I got some scissors here and everything. Some skizzers. Let's cut some boxes open. All right. By the Sword, which is an F. Murray Abraham flick with Eric Roberts. I believe this is one that's only on VHS. All right. That's definitely a keeper. Breeders. The remake, Breeders. It's Time to Pray. Apex Entertainment release. Dead Again. I have this on DVD though. I don't really need this VHS. Bug Buster. I have this on DVD as well, so probably, but I don't know. I normally don't see this VHS anywhere, so maybe I might keep this. I don't know. The cover art, this is some pretty lame ass cover art. I don't know what they're going for here. I really don't. Oh, cool. Doll Man. 13 inches with attitude. With an attitude. Well, with attitude, too. Beastmaster 2 Through the Portal of Time. I don't believe this is on DVD, so glad to get this back in my collection. Okay. Well, this works out. Because this is a film that's on the request list. Baby, Secret of the Lost Legend. At the Earth's Core with Mark McClure. Doug McClure, not Mark McClure. Well, it's one of the McClures. Okay, this is a good one. A Gnome Named Norm. Another one that if I remember correctly, is only on VHS. Second film that Stan Winston directed. Getting Even with Edward Albert. I just saw the trailer for this. It looked like shit. but like entertaining shit. Despiser. Like the trailer I saw for this was just absolutely hilarious. Like the CGI in this is some of the worst I've ever seen. Curious to give that a look, see how bad that is. Michael Pare and Blink of an Eye. Very forgettable, lame, shitty action movie. Oh, okay. Cloak and Dagger. Alright. Back in Action with Roddy Piper and Billy Blanks. I have Tough and Deadly, so that'll go well with that. Alright. Nice. Decoy with Peter Weller and Robert Patrick. It's only on VHS, so pretty good deal. Glad I got this one back for sure. I knew I had this movie. I just had it in storage. I thought I had it here, but it was in Michigan. The best of WCW NWO Bash at the Beach. Unbelievable footage from wrestling's hottest heat wave. And apparently Jaws was there too. Why? I have no idea. Maybe he wanted to watch some wrestling. Blank Check. I remember watching that when I was a kid. Film called Almost Dead with Shannon Doherty and Costas Mandylor. I believe it's a TV movie. We got a VHS of Dracula Dead and Loving It that I definitely don't need because I have the DVD. Oh, okay. Falling Apart Prism release of Ben. For the longest time, this was the only way you could watch the movie, as it wasn't on Blu-ray or DVD, but now it is. I think from Scream Factory. Original RCA Columbia home video release of Armed and Dangerous with John Candy. Amazing Stories Book 5 has 3 segments on there. It has the pumpkin competition, Without Diana, and Fine Tuning. I think these might be from season 2, but I'm not 100% sure on that. This fucking piece of shit. The Amityville Curse. Curse this movie. Curse David Stein. He fucking sucks, and the shit just fell out of there. Yeah, probably for good reason. This movie's a piece of shit. What fell out of that thing? Might as well be fucking mothballs and fucking shit. I mean, for the Amityville collection, I'm glad I have it now, because I know this is not on DVD, so, but yeah, the Amityville Curse. Piece of shit. Fucking sucks. It's an awful film. So many of these Amityville movies are awful. Amityville Curse is just another one of them that's just awful. And then, The Day My Parents Ran Away. So that's just one box, folks. I got 3 more. So that's a decent amount of tapes, all in one box. I'm just moving some stuff out of the way, so tapes don't fall on top of my cat, who's decided to lay right next to all these boxes. Alright, so here's another box. Let's open this baby up, shall we? My dad also sent me a gift card in the mail for Christmas as well, and I used that to pick up a couple books off my Amazon wish list. A book called The Films of John Carpenter by John Kenneth Muir, and another book called The Definitive Making of Indiana Jones Films. Like I don't think that's really the name of it, but it's all about the making of Indiana Jones films, all 4 of them. The Complete History of Indiana Jones. I think that's what it's called. Ah! Here we have Enemy Territory. Film that I thought was pretty disappointing. Had a really cool rap song at the end, though, that used John Carpenter's Halloween theme. But for me, for the collection, and since it's only really on, I think it was released on DVDs somewhere. But for the collection, I'll take it. Payback with C. Thomas Howell. And it's definitely a softcore porno flick with Joan Severance. There's multiple movies called Payback. I mean, I could do a whole marathon on films just called Payback. I got one called Payback with, what's his fucking name? This other actor, I can't remember his name right now. But, there's a film, there's an action movie called Payback. Here's a softcore porn action thriller, movie about Payback, called Payback, directed by Anthony Hickox. And then there's, of course, the Mel Gibson film Payback. Crime Time with Stephen Baldwin and Pete Postlewaite. This piece of shit. Digital Man with Matthias Hughes. Point of Impact with Michael Pare. I got this one recently, so have no need for this copy. Private School for Girls, or just known as Private School. I think that had a DVD release recently. Oh, forgot I had this one. This one's kind of rare. This is not an easy one to find. Purgatory with Tanya Roberts. It's like a women in prison film. It's from New Star Video. This is a pretty good. I haven't seen it, but I mean that's definitely not something you find every day. The Evil Within, the Apex Dimension release. I have this on DVD, but I'm a sucker for horror VHS, so I'll probably keep this. Condor Man from Anchor Bay and Disney. Escape from the Bronx. Apparently this is from Skyline Video. Eyes of the Beholder with Joanna Pacula and Matt McCoy, as well as Lenny Von Dolan. From, I think Lenny Von Dolan, isn't he a musician? And then a film called Driving Me Crazy with Billy D. Williams, Dom DeLuise, George Kennedy, Michelle Johnson, and Thomas Gottschalk. Who the fuck is Thomas Gottschalk? Forgive me if the audio might have been a bit off because my mic got turned around, but really, who the fuck is Thomas Gottschalk? I've never even heard of that fucking guy. So that's it for that box. Still got more, because there's 2 more after that. So we got another one. I love how Dad, when he put these boxes, he put postage on these boxes, he just put from Dad. I love that. Took a while to finally get these, but it's been worth the wait for sure. For sure. Absolutely. I just gotta find the space now for these. Folks, I'm running out of space. I'm gonna have to spend half the day just organizing my room, just trying to find more space for stuff. Haha, yes. Stuff Stephanie in the incinerator. Don't throw your love away. Burn it. Time Barbarians. Troma's War. Another Troma film. Surf Nazis Must Die. I have the media release, but I think this has like some features on it and stuff, so. Undisputed with Wesley Snipes and Ving Rhames. Actually, it's not. I thought it was, but I knew something was wrong because I'm like, I'm lifting this, it's super heavy. How did I not know this after all these years? It's actually Full Metal Jacket. I already have this on Blu-ray. And I don't need a Full Metal Jacket VHS in an Undisputed box. 3 men and a little lady. As well as 3 men and a baby. These are the original releases from Touchstone, I think, as well. Renegades with Kiefer Sutherland and Lou Diamond Phillips. Forgive the glare, folks. Alright, cool. Sometimes They Come Back Again. The sequel to Sometimes They Come Back. Tales from the Dark Side tape that has 4 episodes on here. Actually 5. It has Sorry, Right Number, My Ghost Rider the Vampire, The Moth, The Old Soft Shoe, and Strange Love. I have the series on DVD, but I'll keep this because this is probably the original broadcast runs with the original music that's not edited. So I'll probably keep that for that reason alone. Ah, I knew I had this. Rocktober Blood. VHS release. From Vestron Video. For the Heavy Metal Horror Collection. Young Einstein. Original release of Squirm. Always like this cover. I think it's really cool. I think the cover's better than the movie. Film called Sticky Fingers. Helen Slater. Ah, Spontaneous Combustion. Kind of wish I had that when I reviewed the movie so I could show you something. That was then. This is now. With Emilio Estevez. The Ugly, the unrated edition. Shattered with Tom Berenger and Bob Hoskins. Film also directed by Wolfgang Peterson. I'm up the creek. Dun, dun. Society. Have that on Blu-ray. And The Silencers with Jack Scalia. So that's it for that box. I'm going to move some more tapes over in the corner here. So I can have space to stack some more. Alright, this is the last box. And I'll show you a few things that I got a few other places. What's the running time of this? It's not too bad. I thought the running time of this would be a little bit longer, but we're only hitting the 20 minute mark. I wasn't kidding, and this is only a little bit. There's still more after this. I wasn't kidding when I was saying I have a lot of tapes, a lot of VHS in storage in Michigan. Was not joking around. Okay, all right. Okay, some good ones in here. The Vision. If Looks Could Kill with Richard Grieco. Josh and Sam. Fangoria film called Severed Ties. The Incubus. This is an old ass tape. Like, yeah, this is original Vestron release, so this is like from 1983. That tape is older than I am. In the Dead of Space with Michael Pare. I'm being distracted by Olympus being cute. In Gold We Trust. Instant Justice. I have this on VHS over in storage here too. Iced. Slasher film I think is only on VHS. Dead Time Stories. The Incredible Melting Man. Impulse. Recently got that on DVD. The Best of WWF, Volume 19. Got Bret the Hitman Hart versus the $1 Million Man, Ted DiBiase. Plus the making of the $1 Million Belt. Special fan request. Jesse the Body Ventura takes on Tony Garea. Who? Macho Man Randy Savage battles Bad News Brown in a Harlem Street fight. Jake the Snake Roberts and Hacksaw Jim Duggan versus Andre the Giant and Ravishing Rick Rude in a never-before-seen power match. And lots more WWF action. Exclusive, Sean Mooney takes you on a behind-the-scenes tour of WWF Studios. Original Paramount home video release of Raiders of the Lost Ark that has a advertisement for Temple of the Doom on the front. Temple of Doom on the front. Temple of the Doom. Warlock the Armageddon. Film called Wind Rider. About windsurfing. The Three Musketeers. Saturday Night Live, The Best of John Belushi. The Silence of the Hams. And Serial Bomber with Lori Petty, which I have on DVD. So that's it for the boxes. Once again, I want to say thank you so much to my dad for sending me all of this. I mean, it's been a long time coming, but, you know, it's been worth the wait for sure. There are some tapes that definitely I don't need because I already have on DVD, so I'll probably trade them or get rid of them. But there's a lot of them that I don't, so I'm just going to have to find some space for them. And now I will show you some stuff that I got for Christmas. Now, also, I will explain this. Some people probably already like, dude, like, Unsolved Mysteries hat? Like, where'd you get that? I had to pay for it. It's a custom hat that I had to pay for on a website called Cat Beast. Wasn't cheap, but it was worth it, and then some, for this just sweet Unsolved Mysteries awesomeness. So, let's get started with showing the stuff that I got for Christmas. This was a gift sent to me by a good friend of mine named Mike. He sent me the collector's edition of RoboCop 2. Want to get my hands in this for a long time now, And thanks to Mike, I have it. So that's really cool. So yeah, RoboCop 2. On Blu-ray. Very underrated sequel. Really glad to have this on Blu-ray. And I definitely wouldn't mind getting RoboCop 3 someday down the road just for the collection. And maybe for some of the features on the disc. So, yep. RoboCop 2 Collector's Edition, complete with a slipcase. I don't understand that obsession, though. There's a new obsession lately with a lot of collectors where it's like, I gotta have the slipcase, it's gotta have the slipcover. And there's people who are like paying like $20-$30 just for a slipcover. It's just insane. Altered States on Blu-ray, because I really like this movie, and this is going to be a definite upgrade over the DVD, which is not best in terms of quality. That's it for Blu-rays. Now we have DVDs. Got this set at Goodwill. It has seasons 1 and 2 of the Discovery Channel ghost story show called A Haunting. Parents got me this one, which has been on my wish list for a while now, and I'm really glad I have this. Monsters, the complete series. All 72 episodes on 9 DVDs. So you have season 1. And I'm looking forward to this because there looks to be a lot of really cool practical effects in this show. And then we have season 2 from the creators of Tales from the Dark Side. It's a nice companion show to Tales from the Dark Side. I'm looking forward to checking this out just for the creative monsters and creatures and stuff. And this looks a lot like Lon Chaney from that I think it's London at Midnight movie that has been lost. But yeah, Monsters, the complete series. Speaking of monsters and creatures and ghouls, The Real Ghostbusters, Volume 2. This is not in a steelbook case, but I don't really care, because it's still The Real Ghostbusters Volume 2 from Time Life. I got this from Goodwill, actually, online, decent price. So now all I really need in terms of Real Ghostbusters cartoons is Volume 3. Because I don't care about Volume 4 and 5, because those are the ones that have the Q5 episodes and they suck. And I don't really care to own them. I don't want them. It's a lot of minutes on this one. 831 minutes of Real Ghostbusters cartoon action, plus a lot of special features and stuff like that, which are not on the newer release from Sony. So, yeah, I'm really glad to have this because I have Volume 1 and 2 now. And I didn't pay that much for either of them. I only paid like $20 for that. It's a pretty good deal. Then we have Popeye. Got this at Goodwill. Back to School, the extracurricular edition. Special edition of Back to School features and everything. Killing Zoe. These are ones I got at buybacks in the bargain bin for $1 each. Across 110th Street with Anthony Quinn and Yaphet Kotto. The Crush. Now I have this in one of those like multi-pack DVDs with some other thrillers, but it was $1, and I definitely didn't. I wanted to get it just separately, so if I ever choose to review this, I can just show this to the camera instead of a multi-pack. The Bonfire of the Vanities. Tom Hanks, Bruce Willis, and Melanie Griffith. Film called Fear of Clowns. And The Science of Fun Thrill Ride. This is an IMAX documentary that talked about roller coasters and thrill rides and stuff, and it was released in 2000. Definitely a bit dated now, but I remember seeing this a while ago and liking it and having fun with it. And the main reason why I got it too is because it has a making of featurette that I believe talks a little bit about how they made the Back to the Future ride, as well as a few other stuff. So just for that alone, and I basically got this for free because it's one of those buy a certain amount of DVDs from the bargain bin, get one free type deals. So that is it for this unboxing as well as this update. There are some other ones that I am waiting for in the mail, like those books I told you about. The complete history of Indiana Jones, the films of John Carpenter. But I also ordered the Thrawn trilogy expanded universe Star Wars books. So I ordered Heir to the Empire, Dark Forces, I think no, Dark Command or something, and the other one, which is escaping me. But there's three of them. There's three of the Thrawn trilogy books, and they're direct sequels to Return of the Jedi. And I remember reading them years ago and liking them, and I just wanted to revisit them, especially after watching The Last Jedi and being extremely disappointed by it. So I wanted to remind myself of what a good Star Wars sequel would be. So I'm waiting for those in the mail and looking forward to checking those out. But anyway, that's really about it. I mean, also I do have waiting for me in the mail. It's on its way. Goosebumps, the complete series. I got it from overseas for a good price from Zavi, and it's got all four. I got all the seasons of Goosebumps in one set. And then I'm also waiting for, because I just bought this today, Space Truckers on DVD, which I actually enjoyed that movie, and I've been wanting to upgrade my VHS for a while now, so I'm looking forward to getting that in the mail. So that's really about it in terms of everything that I got. I mean, I got a gift certificate to some store in at the beach. It's a bookstore that also has DVDs. So I'm looking forward to spending that sometime. Spending the gift certificate. I also got 2 free movie tickets from my grandmother for Cinetopia. So I'll save those for special occasion, special film I really want to see in IMAX or in 3D. And I also ordered a movie pass. So I know I've heard some horror stories about it, but I'm willing to give it a shot. If it works out, then you guys will see more reviews of newer films, like right when they come out. Because I will be ready and willing to go see more movies in the theater if the movie pass will work out for me. But anyway, thank you for watching, and as always, I will see you guys later. See ya.